Hello beloveds, how you going tonight? So tonight, or this morning, we had our new moon in Cancer, and in the northern hemisphere there was a solar eclipse as well in Cancer. So this new moon, its themes are all to do with our mother wounds and our karmic closeouts of those cycles of conditioning and thoughts, belief systems surrounding our self-worth, our value, and how we relate to others in relationship. Now, looking at the astrology for the new moon, we have a square with Jupiter retrograde and Neptune, and this is pushing us to find the lighter side in all of this, whilst at the same time there are many aspects which are putting more pressure on us to dive in deep and purge again, and it's just being recalled to us consistently over the course of this time, where now is the time for the real inner shadow work. And I've been going through it myself. It's not very pleasant, and I go in and out of stages of surrender, and then in another stage of procrastination and analysis paralysis. And this new moon energy has really had me felt like I was swimming today. So, you know, it's nearly 6 p.m. and I'm only just sitting down to do this video. Like, that's how much the moon affects me, because I'm ruled by Cancer, as it's my ascendant sign and therefore my chart ruler. So I'm ruled by the moon. So I feel every shift, and kind of makes me feel a bit nutty sometimes, but that's why I remain grounded. I've got to remain grounded. So please check out the blog, and I was going to pull some tarot, ask for 3 or 4 cards for the collective for this new moon phase, and see what it is that we really should be focused on for our intention setting, our goal setting, and also avenues that, aside from the mother wound, where do we need to heal? What are we looking at? So yeah, let's get into it. Straight away, the High Priestess is coming up. So the High Priestess is the card for Pisces, and its ruling planet, being Neptune, is in retrograde at the moment. So this is seeing beyond the veil, just came to mind, and looking for our spiritual understanding, and a home within ourselves. As this week it has all been about reparenting ourselves and nurturing ourselves and cutting out that which we know is not to our benefit, you know. So the Libra card just showed up as well just then, the Justice card I should say, which is the card for Libra, and we will be having Venus transit into Cancer, I believe, very soon. And that is, Venus rules both Taurus and Libra, but it is also the planet that isn't just the planet of love, it's the planet that rules value in general. So value in regards to finances, and especially in regards to relationships. Like, where are you allowing, yeah, I'm already getting messages through, where are you allowing certain people to either take advantage of you or take more from you than what they're giving back in return? And that's the lesson as well for Libra as a zodiac sign, is to learn how to balance out, and not just balance but also drawing boundaries in relationships. So can I please have 3 cards for the collective? Wow. So the first card out is the Lover's card. So this is Gemini. This is the card for Gemini. But it's also a balancing out and a connection with spirit. And also then we've had the 4 of Pentacles as well, which is Taurian energy. And surrendering to let go is what I just heard then. So letting go, like I said earlier, of things that aren't serving us anymore. And with the Lovers card here as well, if this is finances, the Lovers and the Four of Pentacles, for some people it might be finance right now, or business. The Lovers card and the Four of Pentacles, this is like, the Lovers is a signing of an agreement or a contract, and the Four of Pentacles indicates it's a time to rebudget and refinance, but not just refinance, but look to your budget as where you can save. But in a spiritual concept, the Lovers and the Four of Pentacles is very much finding balance in our unions. And also the Four of Pentacles always reminds me of the chakras for some reason. So doing that healing work, you know, and clearing out, it's only got 4 pentacles, so it is the base, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus and the heart, the first 4 chakras, you know. And underneath of this 2-card pull already we have the Star, which is this card for Aquarius, but also, sorry, I was just checking the time, but also the Star. The Star card represents healing and spiritual connection. And let's see what else needs to come out. 2 more cards, please, for the manifestation, because the Chariot card was the question I asked. What do we need to focus on for manifestation? And the Chariot card, as you know, is the card for Cancer. The lesson being ruling between, balancing out between the head and the heart, so that they are both in alignment and heading towards the same goal. And also I was just really drawn to the canopy there of the stars in the canopy and of the Chariot. It's very much destiny is how I feel. I just got goosebumps then, so yeah, okay, it's destiny. So the Chariot is a card for Cancer, and Cancer with the North Node right now is all about our healing our mother wounds, and also restructuring stables is what I just heard then. I don't know what they mean by that, but, or staples, sorry, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So where are you still holding on, because the Four of Pentacles is here and that implies a unwillingness to let go. So where are you holding on to things that you know no longer, not just no longer serve, because like that's such an overused term, but where are you holding on to things such as habits, addictions, behaviors, as a daily routine thing? Like, yeah. What else for the intention setting and manifestation, please, for the collective? We have 2 cards come out. Okay, so the first one is the Two of Wands, which I'm not surprised about at all, because the 2s in the Tarot indicate decisions, and right now it is a very, very big decision-making energy, where we are being called to have our head and our heart in alignment, but it's also a realization of the world's our oyster here. Like, the man has the world in his hand, you know, and he's overlooking a beautiful open bay, and it's like, well, where do I feel like going next, you know? But the 2s are indicating it's still decision mode time. And then the last card to fly out is the Death card. So this is the card for Scorpio, so death, birth, rebirth, transformation, also sex, relationship, other people's money, so in fact inheritance. I just got goosebumps then, so somebody may be, I'm sorry if this is the case, but maybe inheriting something or some money soon. But in the card, in the Death card, I'll just put them up now so you can see. And underlying energy is the Page of Pentacles. And we'll go into the underlying energy in a moment. So, the Lovers here, as you can see, it's representative of the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve are there with a spirit, with an angel overlooking them, blessing their union. And then the Four of Pentacles is a man whom he is unable to move forward because he is grasping the pentacles so tightly. So, and the city is in the background as well. So perhaps there is a letting go of societal norms, I just heard, with the city being in the background there, and he's very much away from the city in this card. So looking to what paradigms are going to serve your future, what belief systems are going to serve your future, and which ones are not. And also fears, especially with the Death card appearing here as well. Like, the one reason why we don't surrender when the Death card asks us to is because we're afraid of the outcome, because we can't see the outcome. And that is the whole point of surrender, is to have absolute unconditional trust, faith and love. And I just got goosebumps when I said that too. So that's really nice. So then with the Chariot here as well, you can see the stars on the canopy there. So it's divine timing, it's destiny with what is going on right now. Like the North Node hasn't been in Cancer since 2000. So that's a 20-year cycle we're looking at almost. And now the two sphinxes there as the black and the white, this is representative of the head and the heart, and that is why they must be in alignment to move forward, because otherwise the Chariot will rip in two, is the story of the Tarot. Now this golden disc in the middle with the wings, I'm very much drawn to that right now, which is not an aspect of the card I normally get drawn to. Winging it. Now's not the time to wing it, and it's not time to sort of like poke around in the dark and just hope for the best, is what I'm being told right now. And with the Two of Wands going from the Chariot going into the Two of Wands, it is in that decision mode once we have found that clarity by having our head and our heart in alignment. And now with the Death card here, as I mentioned, the Death card is representative of Scorpio. So it is very much a call to surrender into the energies, allow yourself to be in the flow, and realize that what is happening is for your best interests, your highest good, you know. And now underlying energies, I've only got 30 seconds left on the clock, but Page of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the final energy being the Eight of Wands, which is really lovely. So with all this pentacle energy, it is all about value. It's all about self-value as well. Are we enough? Do we have enough? Can we create enough? Why is it not here now is what I just heard. And going into the Eight of Wands energy as the last and underlying energy here. The Eight of Wands is that fast manifestation. So on the other side of all of this, I don't want to say grief, but right now it's pretty goddamn hard. You just have to trust what you're feeling is right, you know? And I know how hard it is, because I always want to logic it out, you know, like I'm a Virgo sun. I'm ruled by Mercury. So I always have to have a, oh yeah, okay, cool, I can see how that would work, you know, I need to see the logic behind it. And this is one thing that's made like my journey so interesting, is surrendering into my emotion and trusting the universe and trusting spirit. You know, like I don't doubt my intuition or what I hear anymore or see. I still misinterpret the messages occasionally, but I think everybody does, especially when we are going through massive shifts in our healing journey and healing such really like core wounds, especially when it's all about learning how to trust ourselves again, you know. So I hope this finds you well, and that this article in the blog, if check the description box down below and you'll see a link to the blog underneath the blurb. Yeah, and my website is www.zarawolf.com. If you subscribe to the website, you get a free gift, which is 20% off of your first booking. And yeah, Frankston Expo has been cancelled for tomorrow, for Sunday, sorry, the 7th. Something has gone, someone is ill with the expo holder, so he's had to step back from that from this Sunday. So yeah, if you'd like a reading, please reach out. The links are all below, and get into contact for a discovery call, a complimentary discovery call for my guidance and coaching. Alright, enjoy the new moon. You've got until 25 past midnight tonight, which is going to be on the 4th, and until the moon goes void, of course. So yeah, enjoy guys. Blessings and namaste. Thank you so much.